this Cat George. And I got a book back there called Punk Rock Journal, describing some of my days of living the punk rock life, which I still believe is a valid life to live. This poem is called Lithium, in honor of the song by Nirvana called Lithium. This is not a review of a song named Lithium by a band named Nirvana, though I have heard the song 1,000 times since 1991. This is not an analysis of the song named Lithium by a band named Nirvana, which has puzzled me 1,000 times since 1991. I heard it first in Mammoth Lakes, California, a mountain cabin. Drive up from San Francisco with a check pal to spend the weekend with my longtime SoCal buddies, Pete and Mike and Kip and Richard and Ann and a few other chicks and maybe a brother or two. We've been coming up here every year or so to get away from society and see some snow and trees instead of concrete, steel, and glass. Drink some beer, have a good time, escape. Someone has Nirvana's new CD, Nevermind, and says, "You gotta hear this is great." And from the first bars of Smells Like Teen Spirit, we crank it up, loving everything. Drinking, smoking, talking about each new song. In bloom, come as you are, breathe. Then Lithium comes on and everything shatters. I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends there in my head. Oh yeah, we can relate. We the outsiders drifted along together for years in a life that seemed custom built for anyone but us. Light my candles in a daze 'cause I found God. And suddenly the guitars and drums are kicking in and Kurt Cobain screams, "Yeah!" Like the world is gonna end any second. And we're all dancing and banging around the cabin like maniacs, jumping off furniture, ready to break all the dishes in the sink, bouncing off each other, joyous. Then, just as suddenly, the song goes quiet and we're listening to Kurt again, trying to find out the meaning of our lives in this song. And just maybe I'm to blame for all I heard, and I'm not sure. All those ups and downs in a word where others seem to have all the 5-year plans, the 10-year plans, and here we are just drifting, trying to get through another day without killing ourselves or others. I'm so horny that today my will is good. And the big BB kicks in again and Kurt screams, "Yeah!" And we can't help it. We're on our feet again, jumping around like crazy lunatics because maybe we are crazy lunatics. Who else in this Shishi Mountain Resort is listening to full volume to a band that hasn't had any radio airplay yet? They're all sleeping by now, getting ready for a big day on the slump. We didn't even bring skis. Why are we here? It's that song. It's the ups and downs. It's the joy and sorrow. It's what draws us together. It's what pulls us apart. It's the humanity of it all. The song leaps into a whole new arena. Another sound, another idea. Guitar and drums jamming loud, defiant. Kurt's voice growing. I like it. I'm not gonna crack. I miss you. I'm not gonna crack. It's like someone is writing our brainwaves into airwaves, and we're all determined that what's against us will never tear us apart. We put the song on repeat and learn all the words in the breaks, and we can't help it. Every time those guitars kick in, we're on our feet, bouncing around and amazed by the kill of it all. By morning, the cabin's a wreck. We put it back together, sort of, and try to make sense of our throbbing heads. Me and the Czech guy head out mid-afternoon back to San Francisco north, still humming those lyrics. 60 miles later, we're in Bridgeport, California, a small mountain resort town where they filmed the psycho-thriller Out of the Palace. We roll into town, the car breaks down, refuses to move. It'll take a week to repair. We can't stick around, we have to get home. The general store owner suggests Greyhound to Reno, then to San Francisco. It comes through 3 a.m. every day. The high temperature that day was 20 degrees. By sunset, it's close to 0. Me and the Czech guy hang out at a coffee shop until it closes at 10, then sit at the police station until 2, then make our way over to the bus stop, a small wooden bench near a rusty sign outdoors. All the heat of the night before is gone. We're freezing, depressed, and hating everything about nature, cursing every one of the 10 million stars in the crystal clear mountain sky. We nearly crack. Again and again, we all nearly crack. Sometimes, sadly, we do crack, easily as eggs. No matter how many times we sing, "I'm not gonna crack." No matter how many times we resolve to get through another day without killing ourselves or others.